So, Doc, I hear you have a statement that we are angels with monkey organs. What does that mean?
Yeah, that's a way of describing our existential situation, that we are biologically, we have evolved to kind of, ape plus, ape plus.
Yep.
And, but the world we're living in is not sustainable. The idea of us against them, whoever us is and whoever them is just passe in a world where a virus can go from Kinshasa to London in a couple of hours, where nuclear weapons could wipe us all out and a whole lot of other life creatures with us. In a world with a global economy, on and on, this whole, and we were talking about the microbiome and where we end and it begins, that whole notion is no longer going to serve us. So our monkeyness is reaching for our divinity, our angel nature. And I hope that, I would say pray, intend that we get there to that divinity before we destroy ourselves. And we've never had the greatest, the means to actually reach our divinity and destroy ourselves at the very same moment. We're at this bifurcation point. And so that's, yes, we have monkey organs, but we aspire to what I call homo spiritualis.
Wow. Doc, you didn't know this, but I have my I am statement. And my I am statement is I am an angel. And I've come up with that, not because I was a blue angel, it's because I was doing some research on angels. And it turned out the angels have 5 qualities. An angel's a messenger. An angel gives guidance. An angel protects. An angel's a warrior. And above all else, an angel serves others. And I said, I don't know if those are the only 5 qualities, but if they are, I'm in. So that's my own personal mantra.
Nice. Well, I know that that you are, you have a sophisticated life of the body. So I'm just going to mention this to you, that if you think of the angel and the wings of an angel, it requires a certain placement of the chest, the scapula, the shoulder blades. The heart needs to open so that you can fly, so you can soar. And it's a physical place of just a lot of spaciousness, not just across the front of the heart, but the back of the heart, which we often, the back tends to be the bit unconscious, but it's that 360-degree feeling. Yeah.
Wow. Thank you for sharing that with me. How would you define an angel? Or how do you define one? Because you are too. I can see it in you.
I don't think in those terms much.
Okay, good.
I really think in terms of that null point. And when I disappear, I, at that same moment, connect with really all of it. And then, and as I mature, I realize that my specialness, Jia Gottlieb, and how precious and important that is to me, is really just a small piece of something that's so large. And so you can talk about meditation and yoga in many different ways. One way that is not spoken of that often is that they are practices of dying.
Yes.
And what you discover by practicing letting go and dying is it's not so bad. It's actually when we, in a sense, come alive. So being able to live well is also this ability to die well on a moment-to-moment basis. And that's coming back to this place of surrender and letting it go and trusting that natural intelligence is going to keep it all flying just fine.
Wow, Doc. The ability to die well, and realize that it's where you start to live.
Exactly. The paradox. So as I write in my book, Bohm said that the great physicist, I can't think of his first name at the moment, but he said, the opposite, he was one of the forefathers of quantum mechanics.
Wow.
And he said, one of the opposite of a small truth is obviously wrong, but the opposite of a big truth is also true.
Whoa.
And when we get to a paradox, as Bohm would say, now, great, now we can make some progress because we're touching truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that.